Today I'm going to show you how to make these chain bows, and then I'm also going to show you how you can join them together to make like a garland of bows. So it's really simple. You'll just need some jumbo size 7 yarn. So I'm going to be using some green, some burgundy red kind of color. You'll need some scissors and a lighter. You're going to leave just a little tail. You're not going to need much. You're just actually going to be hiding it away at the end. So you're going to create a slip knot. So by taking your working yarn over that tail side, you create a loop, and then you're going to pull a loop up through that loop, and then pull tight on the working yarn is going to pull that knot tight, and then adjust the size of the loop by pulling on your working yarn. So I like it quite a nice tight 2 fingers width. So we're going to be doing a total of 11 of these, or 12 of these. So this is number 1. So we'll be doing 11 more. So we can do that now. Again, keeping them nice and consistent with the size. So there we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're going to go down 8 spaces. So this one's going to count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then on this part of the chain, this top part, you're going to take this loop down and behind there, and then go through where your finger was, just kind of take it out and then take it through that loop and then through it was. And then you're going to put a loop through there. Pull up a loop. Okay, and then you're going to adjust your chain a little bit so it's sitting nice and flat, making sure you haven't twisted it. So this is going to count as 1. You're going to do 8 more, or 7 more for a total of 8. 1, 2. Now we're going to go to that same spot. So take this chain and you're going to create a loop with it while you come back down. So keeping the chain nice and flat, don't twist it. So it comes back to that spot where you had first done this loop. And then you take the working yarn all the way to the front, pulling up a loop like that. So if your loops are not even, you can undo that and maybe do 1 less chain or do more chains, but they should be the same if you have knitted consistently. And this is going to count as 1, so we're going to do 4 more for a total of 5. Now you can cut. Don't need to cut a very long tail. Again, we're just going to be hiding this away. Pull that tail through that last loop. Now we're just going to lay this out so it lays nice and flat. Making sure it's all nice and even. So different yarns have a little bit different textures. So some will be more structured, some might be a little more wobbly. Again, making sure our tails are nice and even. It's looking good. So now you can trim up these ends. Sorry, my scissors are not very good. Nice and short. You can double tie them, but I'm just going to burn them. Get a good burn on that inner cord and then kind of just fold it into that first chain space, hiding it away. There we go. And again, if you're finding that these are not even, add on a chain at the end there. Instead of doing 5, do 1 more for 6. If it's just looking a little wonky, you can always change it up. Now, you can't add these together. If you've pre-made a few, that's fine, you can use them as decorations. But if you want to make a garland, you have to be chaining them on as you're making them. So now I'm going to go in with my red so you can see how we do this. Okay, so you're going to start the same way. Create your slip knot, create that loop, 2 fingers width, that's a little bit big. So then do your 12 in total. So that's 12. Now going down again, that 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Come around, go to the back, make sure your chain's not twisted. Working yarn loop through. Now we're going to do 8 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so then I like to add on going this way, left to right. So it doesn't matter if you go down through this one and then create your loop, or if you come up through this one to create your loop. Just make sure you're consistently going the same way, or however you want to do it. Maybe in the middle you want like the bow out in front, so then you go behind on each side and then you can go out the same, if you understand what I mean. Anyways, this is a little bit tricky too, because we kind of have to guesstimate how much we're going to need to finish, because we're going through that loop. It's hard to keep knitting with your yarn attached. You have to pull your working yarn through the loop too. So give yourself a good, I don't know, whatever you think you need to chain that little bit. It's not going to be much. I gave myself so much. Okay, so I'm going to come up through the back and then pull this working yarn all the way through. Okay, and then we come around, and then we're going to the back again of this bow, and the working yarn's back here, and then we're going to pull up our loop, and we want to create our another little ribbon tail. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, I got lots. Trim, trim. Pull tight. And then just adjust your loop, or yeah, adjust your bow loops. Like so. So this yarn isn't quite as fluffy as the green, but it's looking not bad. So there's how we join there. So we'll go in with our white next, and we'll do the same process, and I'll show you what I mean by staying consistent, or if you do it different, like if you want this green one to be in the front, you could do another red one over here, kind of the same, but with this. No. Okay, so now I'm going to add on a white one on this side. So I'm just going to go through this. I'm not going to blab about it. And down 8. 8. Okay, oh, and go to the back and pull up your loop. 1, okay. So then I'm going to guesstimate So I'll show you now. If you want it to look the same as that other one, again, come up from the bottom and go. Or that way, like that. Chained my 8, and now I want it the same as that one. So I'm going to go from the front to the back. Pull my working yarn through. Make sure that this does not get twisted, and then bring it to the back space again, and pull up, loop, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, much shorter tail. Adjust, and that's how you just keep adding them on.